it going, everyone? This is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and today I'm going to be doing something I don't really do that often on my episodes. I'm going to be reviewing cheap sushi from 4 different markets in my neighborhood. This episode is going to be in response to the famous Buzzfeed video called Sushi Chefs Reviews Cheap Sushi by Chef Takahashi. And the reason that I'm doing this is that I want to be able to give you guys a second opinion from a non-sushi chef. An average guy like me, if I were to walk into one of these markets and pick up some of that sushi, what would I think of it? Is it really as bad as the chef is claiming it to be? And you know, some of these sushi snobs and some of these chefs can really exaggerate their opinions and just trash everything. But I want to try my best to give a realistic picture of how exactly the sushi tastes like, so you can have an informed opinion of what to expect. So I'm going to be rating each individual one, as well as to tell you on average which one I think was the best out of all of them, so that next time you were to go to one of these places, then you will know whether you can get it or not, or whether you should get it or not, and how it would taste like for the most part. So anyways, let's have fun with this. I don't know what to expect really. I don't really get sushi from these markets, so this is going to be a new experience for me. All right, we have a few different selections here. We got the nigiri as well as some of the rolls. So what are we gonna do today? I think we're just gonna go with like one of these, just like a basic nigiri plus looks like spicy tuna or something. So yeah, we'll give this one a shot today. Second stop, Trader Joe's. Let's see here. I think what we'll go with is, let's see, maybe just the basic California rolls. Yeah, so we'll do that today. Looks like Farm Boy has quite a big selection here. This is definitely the largest selection out of all the ones I've seen so far. So which one should we get? Let's see. Why don't we go with, actually this one, let's see, maybe we can go with like a mixture or something. Yeah, this one looks okay. Why don't we go with this one today? Okay, looks like this is the one we are going to go with today. Salmon, tuna, and yellowtail. And now I'm going to be trying the 4 different selections. So this should be very, very interesting. I just want to let you know that we did do 2 different replacements because I wasn't able to actually find the sushi at 7-Eleven or at Walgreens, at least not around me. But I decided to substitute for 2 other cheap sushis from markets that are pretty popular around me. One is Ralph's Market, which is probably the largest supermarket chain in Southern California. And I also got one from a local little family-owned market called Farm Boy. Let's see. Wow, it looks pretty, I don't know, it's like it looks very stale and the rice is very mushy. Like really mushy rice. It's, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen rice like this at any sushi restaurant. Even at those cheap, like all-you-can-eat sushi restaurants that I go to. Oh, I don't know why I'm so scared to eat this. Oh, it looks kind of gross actually. I remember one time when I was younger, I went on a cruise and I had like a California roll on the cruise and it was just so bad that I spit it out, and I really hope this is nothing like this. Oh, nasty. Oh, gross. So gross. Even after this video is done, this is going into the trash. I mean, this is so gross what they have here at Trader Joe's. Don't get this. Definitely 0 stars. Oh, this was like the first time I spat out food in a long time. Our selection number 2 is going to be the sushi from Whole Foods Market. So we got the tuna, we got the salmon, we got, I think this is like spicy tuna or something like that, and it comes with like this little piece of lemon right there. I'm gonna start off by eating the tuna roll, or the spicy tuna roll. I am still kind of traumatized by what came into my mouth at Trader Joe's. No human mouth should ever have to endure that thing. I hope this is not nearly twice as bad, but so far, based on the way it looks okay. I mean, the rice texture is looks a little bit more normal than the Trader Joe's.
And the only thing that this looks kind of off is the color of the tuna. It seems like it's kind of a little bit on the dark side, meaning it's probably not that fresh. This one is not as bad as the Trader Joe's one, but still, it's not a good roll at all. It just doesn't have a good taste to it. And we don't really taste too much of the fish flavor. You do definitely taste the avocado flavor, but something about it just doesn't really taste that appetizing at all. Next, we are going to go with the Farm Boy Sushi, which is owned by the local mom and pop. It's a mom and pop kind of a business. Let's see what's underneath here. The rice slices aren't quite as big, but what is this, like brown rice or something? Yeah, I think it is brown rice. I don't think I've ever had brown rice with sushi before, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, but the fish itself is actually okay. I like this fish the best so far out of all of them, but I still wouldn't say it's like really spectacular. The brown rice, I'm not really sure if I'm quite feeling it with the sushi. Tuna also is okay. It's edible, but you can tell it's definitely frozen and thawed. This tuna is actually very similar to what I used to eat when I used to go to like those all-you-can-eat Japanese buffet restaurants like Todai. Yeah, very, very similar taste to that. So overall, I would give this one about 2.5 stars, 2.5 stars. This one was probably the best I've tried so far out of all of them. But still, 2.5 stars is really not anything compared to like 5 stars. And finally, we have the last one from Ralph's Market. They had a really nice sushi selection there. They have yellowtail, tuna, and salmon, along with this wasabi that's actually really, well, it's actually very soft. It kind of almost looks like green butter that's been designed in a really nice way. So why don't we go ahead and give, why don't we start off with this one? No good. The fish is okay, but the rice sucks. Absolutely, too mushy. This does not feel right in the mouth. I mean, it's not as bad as the Trader Joe's one, but still, this was to the point where I can't put it down my throat. I'm gonna try the tuna without the rice, just so I can see how the tuna tastes like at Ralph's Market. Oh boy, doesn't even look that great. Whoa. Yeah, it's okay. It's really not that great. It definitely tastes frozen, has no flavor to it whatsoever. No flavor. I mean, you can't really taste anything in it. You know what? I'm not even gonna try the salmon. I'm done. I'm like completely done with this. I'm so glad that that's over, finishing the 4 different sushis. I mean, I actually had a little bit higher expectation of what to expect with these things that I bought from the markets, but it actually is really not that good. And I think Mr. Takahashi was right in the way he analyzed all these different foods. I mean, I'm no sushi chef, but it's really obvious to me, being a sushi fan, that this is really not really that great sushi actually. So I would recommend that if you were to eat sushi, you would at least go to an all-you-can-eat place. I mean, even the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurants is not really as great as like going to a high-end omakase restaurant that has like all this like really fresh fish that they get in at 4 a.m. But at least it's better than eating this. So that's my 2 cents on this issue. So anyways, I hope that that kind of helps you in understanding how good the sushi is in these different markets where they sell cheap sushi, so that if you want to get it, that you can go in and make an informed decision. If you enjoyed this video, then please do give me a thumbs up, comment if you have any suggestions, or if you know of any places that probably sells sushi that's even better than what I just had. And also, if you really enjoyed this video, then please do consider subscribing to Rockstar Eater. Just go to the link below on the right-hand side, click the subscribe button, and you'll be all set to get these episodes on a weekly basis of my food adventures in Los Angeles. Once again, my name is Steve, and I want to thank you for watching. And from Rockstar Eater, until next time.